We'll run you second though. So. All right, we're gonna start with Heat 2 just to give Chris a chance because he just built his car today, so we're gonna give him a couple minutes here. So it's gonna be Dan, myself, Vince, Darren, Terry, and Earl. For the first heat, if I could get someone to RD this, that'd be great. What's that? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't rushing you. We got plenty of time this evening. Rob, I just got the script in my head. Sorry, I wasn't calling you out. I was just trying to make my charger work. Oh yeah, I just got the script in my head of like just repeat the same things.
Marshall.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Marshall, if you're in the building, we're going to need you to marshal. That's basically the way it goes on slow nights. So I'm not asking for marshals again. And I think I'm going to do what Kevin's been doing. I'm just going to start the race, and the drivers can cry about it.
Lil Puddin. Dan Jefferson. Lil Puddin. Darren Smith.
Alex. Did you meet Alex? You've got 2 heats of no speed, no laps. Everybody stop. Alex is going to figure out how he wants to run the race. You got 2 heats. You're not even in the first heat.
Oh yeah, we're starting with the second heat. Chris needed to finish his car, so we're starting with Heat 2.
All right. So line. Is this all?
Vince Lim.
All go on the. It's gonna be heads
Dan
up.
Jefferson.
I'm making an executive decision. Line them up. No speed.
Earl Newton.
No speed. No laps.
Darren Smith.
Terry and Alexander cross the line and straight back to the grid. Don't do a lap.
Lil Puddin.
Dan, Alexander, Vince, Darren, Terry across the line and back to the 5th spot. Terry Brown, you not racing? Terry, you're going to go in the next one. Terry, you're going to go in the next one. All right, on the tone, gentlemen. There they go. They're off. They're racing. I think maybe we'll invert the grid for the start of the mains or something, since it's slow. So Vince with a little bobble out to the 1. Make it Alexander Oh, Alex has got that purple. That's right. Alex has purple also. So Alexander, Vince, Earl, Darren, Dan, and
After 30 seconds,
Terry.
the top drivers are Lil Puddin, Dan
so you're
Jefferson,
on your
and
own
Vince Lim.
clock, but we're gonna race like it's heads up because that's more fun. I don't even know why we're bothering to qualify. It's a bunch of foolishness. Dan, Alexander, Vince, Darren, Earl.
After
is your
1
running
minutes
order.
left, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Lil Puddin, and Vince Lim.
Vince all over the back of Dan until he's not. Or make it Alexander. Sorry, Alex's car is just enough pink and purple to look like Vince's car.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Lil Puddin, and Vince Lim.
Connolly tips it over, shuffles himself all the way down to the 3. Darren Smith up to the 2 now, so
After
Darren...
2 minutes left, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Darren Smith, and Lil Puddin.
I think our leader might have broke it. Did our leader just bust it? Yeah, the leader lost a wheel or something. So Smith inherits the 1, then Connolly, Lamaco, Newton. Darren went by 13-0. Oh, Connolly taking over the lead.
After 2 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puddin, Darren Smith, and Vince Lim.
So your leader onto the straightaway, down the straight he goes. His fast lap, 12.4 with a 1.4. Fast lap of the race, 12.3 before he tapped out from Jeppesen. Dan puts his car back together, decides to wear his tires out a little. Minute left
1
on
minute
the clock.
after 3 minutes
Connolly,
1
Smith,
second.
Lamaco,
The top drivers are Lil
Newton, your
Puddin,
running
Darren
order.
Smith, and Vince Lim. "45 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puddin, Darren Smith, and Vince Lim.
Alexander gets to a 12.3 with a 7.9. Not quite as fast as
15
Daniel's
seconds
fast
left.
lap, but close.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody's still alive.
Darren
Everyone's
Smith
still
done.
alive.
Vince Lim done.
So Connolly, Smith,
Lil Puddin done.
Lamaco, Newton, Jeppesen.
All drivers are finished. Earl Newton done. The race is completed.
$13.5 four-wheel buggy, Heat 1. With a guest appearance from Terry Brown.
Todd Murray. Matt Hoyt. Emily Weldon. Chris Morrison. Wyatt
All right, I got
Estes.
checks on everyone. Let's go ahead and get lined up on that straightaway. Order's going to go Chris, Emily, Todd, Matt, and Wyatt. Again, Chris, Emily, Todd, Matt, and Wyatt. Need a 1 minute call, or are you good? That sounds pretty tight from here. All right. Again, running order, Chris, Emily, Todd, Matt, Wyatt, and then let's get Terry across the line. Don't hit Earl. He's very friendly. Not that scary. Just a little bit. All right, cross the line real quick for me, Terry. There we go.
Terry Brown.
All right. Everyone just shift back 1 spot. Nah? You're good right there? Okay. All right. You will all go on the toe. Drivers ready. Corners ready. Try not to hit each other. Less than 5. This is Chris's debut four-wheel run. Oh boy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Help each other out. You're not going to win it in the first lap. 4 wheels hard, guys. Be nice to each other.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Chris Morrison, and Wyatt Estes.
Caution on the sweeper, caution on the sweeper, clear. All right, Chris out on the 1, Todd 2, Wyatt 3, Matt 4, Emily 5, Terry 6. Deep breaths, guys. Blink and breathe.
After 1 minute left,
There
the top
probably will be
drivers are
bumps
Chris
as well,
Morrison,
so
Todd Murray, and Wyatt Estes.
if you don't make the A-sort, there's still a chance for you. .235 on the clock. Fast lap 12.7 out of Chris. Chris putting a strong debut performance out of his four-wheel.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Matt Hoyt.
So Chris out on 1, Todd 2, Matt 3, Emily 4, Terry 5, Wyatt 6.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Matt Hoyt.
1:55 on the clock. Up next will be, I can't see from here. Never mind. I will let you know in a sec. I think it's short. It's either short course or 21.5. 1:45 on that clock. Chris still leading us around. Caution coming through the sweeper section. That is clear. So Chris, your leader is the all-white car. I believe he'll be coming up on Emily next. Caution there after the
2
step
minutes
down.
31
Caution
seconds,
after the step down.
the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Matt Hoyt.
Caution by Earl's shins. Whoa there. All clear, all clear. 1:20 on the clock. Chris leads around. Todd 2, Matt 3, Terry 4, Emily 5, Wyatt 6. Doesn't look like anybody's matching the first round's pace right now. There's
1
looks like
minute
everyone's
left.
on a 17
After 3
lap or
minutes
below.
1 second, the top drivers are Chris
first round
Morrison,
qualifying
Matt
was
Hoyt,
18
and
to
Todd
19
Murray.
lap runs.
.45 seconds left.
But that's okay, guys. RC cars are hard. Whoa, caution at Karen, caution at Karen. Stay inside around Karen, stay inside around Karen. Brad, fastest corner we got.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31
Caution straightaway,
seconds,
caution straightaway.
the top
Stay inside,
drivers
stay
are Chris
inside.
Morrison,
That is clear.
Matt Hoyt, and Terry
I think that
Brown.
mullet makes him faster. Mullet, mohawk, whatever. Brad, do you think if I get that haircut, I'll go faster?
15
It
seconds
seems to work
left.
pretty good for you. Less drag. Better airflow.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I did actually try to
5,
get that for my dad's
4,
wedding, and that got shut
3,
down real fast.
2, 1. Todd Murray done. Chris Morrison done.
All right, keep going until she calls you
Matt
done.
Hoyt done. Emily Weldon done.
And Brad, you're running
Wyatt
stock,
Estes
is that right?
done.
Okay.
All drivers are finished. Terry Brown done.
Okay.
The race is completed.
Was that? Yeah. All right, 21.5 is up. These are the fast guys right here. They're so fast you have to give them a slower car so they don't blow the wheels off. All right. Yeah. The goal is to keep wheel nuts on the car at all times. Well, I sort of had pace with Dan until I crashed.
David Pyle.
All right, let's go ahead and get drivers checked in, corners out to the track. There's a couple of you. There's like 4 or 5. There was 2 last-minute drop-ins, so. I kind of want to run 21.5. It does sound fun.
Andrew Tuttle.
What's up? Yeah.
Rick Estes. Darren Smith.
All right, I got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. That straightaway is closed. All right, order's going to go Darren, Andrew, David, and Rick. Yeah, I was thinking about like building just a beater B7 or something, just to so I have it to fill a class if we needed it, but I also don't want to allot the resources. Okay, line up on the straightaway like we're starting a race. So this is a heads-up qualifying, so I will, when you go, you will all go on the tone. So order is Darren, Andrew, David, and Rick. Line up on the grid. Again, Darren, Andrew, David, and Rick. All right, drivers ready. Our corners are ready. On the tone. Remember, you guys will not win it on the first lap. Well, you actually, I mean, if you're really good about holding your line, you absolutely could, I guess, win it on the first lap. But you kind of got to start in the 1 or get past lap traffic real quick.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
All right, deep press. Get those jitters out. Andrew, did you even practice today? I think this is Andrew's first run of the day, so cut him some slack. Whoa. There we go. Okay. All right, Darren out in that 1 spot. David 2, Rick 3, Andrew 4.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers
Rick
are
picking
Darren
up the
Smith,
pace there a
David
little bit. He
Pyle,
sets
and
his
Rick
fast
Estes.
lap of the run with a 14.8. So Darren's still leading us around 13.8. So Darren 2/10 faster than the rest of the grid right now. Everyone kind of on their own run. Close bout between
After 1
Darren
minute
and
31
David.
seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
David running that zebra print body. It obscures everyone's vision, so he looks faster than he actually is.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
Good to have Rick out here. Know it's a bit of a drive for him. Good to see you. Rick in that 3 spot, David in the 2, Darren in the 1, 13.8 still your fast lap. So Darren's got a bit of pace on the rest of the grid still. Might be sandbagging, that's okay. We love a good sandbagger around here. If I had a 21.5, I would also be doing this. Really show David what's
After
up.
2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
All right. Darren extending his lead here down the straightaway. Rick, you're going to have your leader coming through here in a sec. Please give him space when he gets to you. .110 on the clock. Nicely
1
done,
minute
thank you.
after 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
Andrew setting his new fast lap now in the 14s. Everyone right about the same pace right
45
now.
seconds left.
Not a huge discrepancy. That is kind of the joys of 21.5 though. It really comes down to consistency rather than lap time.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
We got 15 seconds on the clock.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David Pyle done. Darren Smith done. Rick Estes done. All drivers are finished. Andrew Tuttle
All
done.
right, let's do some short course
The race is
racing.
completed.
Absolutely the best highlight of the night. I wish I was running with you guys, but I have a blown up transmission right now. All right. Howdy, Andrew. Andrew, are you okay? Was that your first run of the day? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, normally keep pace with David, and I was like, then I was like, I don't think I've seen you up on the driver's stand yet on a new layout. So I was like, okay, I'll cut you some slack. Just have fun. Yeah, just have a good time. Yeah, I was a little surprised when I was like, because last time you guys raced 25, you guys were like lap for lap. It's like, oh, that makes sense. Hey, you haven't been here in like 2 weeks now, so I guess that makes sense.
Vince Lim. J Rex.
All right, let's get Andrew and Emily across the line. Emily, 1 minute. Okay. Emily got a short course a couple weeks ago. Claimed it was only for Andes, but I knew better. The truth came out. She really just wanted to have fun. And that is
Andrew
the truth of
Tuttle.
short course. Was that? Yeah, that's Andrew. I gave him my other set. Carlos sold his, so I bought the mud flaps off his car before he sold it. And then I gave Andrew mine, and I put the other ones on my car. No, I bought the full bracket and everything. Yeah. Because they don't make... So you can buy the mud flap kit still, but you can't buy the RPM bumper that mounts to the SC64 bracket. I had to track mine down. I found... Since I used to work at Tammy's, I knew they had one in a pile of somewhere. So I went in there. I was like, hey, can I buy this? I know you guys have it. And then Carlo ended up spending like twice as much to order his through eBay. But I can't find anymore because I was going to order several to hand out to people. But, all right.
Emily Weldon.
All right, order's going to go Vince, Andrew, Emily, and Jeremy. Again, Vince, Andrew, Emily, and Jeremy. Those drivers are ready. Those corners are ready. On that tone. Andrew with a really fast short course all of a sudden. It's almost like he got a really fast motor from someone earlier today. Definitely not my motor. All right, Vince on the 1, Emily 2, Jeremy 3, Andrew 4. Jeremy rocking that Jurassic Park body. Hands down, one of the best liveries.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim,
Jeremy
Emily
looks like
Weldon,
he's gotten
and J
faster.
Rex.
I don't know. He also is running a stadium truck with short course, so he kind of doesn't have an excuse to not be faster than these guys. Emily out here killing it with her short course. I think this is her first run with it. I'm not sure. I've been gone for a week.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and J Rex.
Jeremy and Vince battling it out there. Andrew looking like he could use some fresh tires. I have a set in the back I will give you if you need them. All right.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and J Rex.
Two minutes on that clock.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and J Rex.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's kind of dependent on Kevin's schedule, I think.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds,
What's that?
the top drivers are Vince Lim, J
it?
Rex, and Emily Weldon.
Oh yeah, we're all struggling with the step down. It's cool. It's a cool feature, but it definitely is frustrating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just kind of depends. I don't remember what day Kevin gets back, so we'll have to see on that.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily
Andrew
Weldon,
utilizing
and
his
J
rock
Rex.
crawling skills there to get over the feature.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and J Rex. "15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vince Lim done. Emily Weldon done. Andrew Tuttle done.
I think we need a land rush style start for
All
mains,
drivers are finished. J Rex done.
since there's only 4
The
of ya.
race is completed.
All right, stock buggy is up.
Todd Murray. Matt Hoyt.
Brad, you may want to wait for the next round. Okay. Let's get some corner marshals out of the track, please. Some corner marshals.
Clinton.
Corners, corners, corners. I need Rick to check in. Jeremy, Wyatt.
J
You're
Rex.
out? Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're good. All right, just Wyatt across the line then. Sweet. Appreciate it. All right, no speed, no speed. That straightaway is
Estes.
closed. Order's going to go Clint, Matt, Jeremy, Todd, and Wyatt. Again, Clint, Matt, Jeremy, Todd, and Wyatt. All right, drivers ready. Corners ready. On that tone, less than 5. right, Matt on the 1, Todd 2, Wyatt 3,
After
Clinton
30
4, Jeremy
seconds,
5.
the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Todd Murray, and Wyatt Estes. After 1 minute
Caution,
left,
straightaway,
the
straightaway,
top drivers
straightaway.
are Matt Hoyt, Todd Murray,
Clear.
and Clinton.
All right, we got 2:50 on the clock. Matt out on the 1, Clinton 2, Wyatt 3, Todd 4, Jeremy 5. Caution at Chad, caution at Chad. All clear.
After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Clinton, and Wyatt Estes.
Caution up front, caution up front. Clear. All right, Matt still leads round. Clinton 2, Todd 3, Jeremy 4, Wyatt 5. 2 minutes on the clock. Caution Karen, caution Karen.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Clinton, and Todd Murray.
Caution after the elevated corner, caution before Chad.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Clinton, and Todd Murray. One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Clinton, and Todd Murray.
Wyatt, you got the leader coming up on you. So Wyatt, the leader's coming through. Please let him by.
45 seconds left.
I think Wyatt's the first person to clear that pipe. Everyone else has gotten stuck on it. Nice job. All right, 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the
Marshall,
top drivers are Matt
at the
Hoyt,
sweeper,
Clinton,
Marshall at the
and Todd
sweeper.
Murray.
$15 seconds.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Todd Murray done. J Rex done. Clinton done.
Keep going, keep going.
Matt Hoyt done. All drivers are finished. Wyatt Estes done. The race is completed.
All right, drop the cars off. Get right back out to corner. Howdy, Andrew. How you doing? Having fun? Yeah. I think it would have helped if you practiced.
Vince Lim. Dan Jefferson.
Sounds like you have
Earl
a little bit of
Newton.
tism going on right now.
Chris
Sounds
Morrison.
like you have a little bit of tism going
Terry
on
Brown.
right now.
Final drive ratio.
All right, let's get our corners out to the track. Todd. All right, I got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. Straightaways closed, straightaways closed. If I get a second corner to the center. All right, order's going to go Dan, Vince, Terry, Earl, Rob, and Chris. Again, Dan, Vince, Terry, Earl, Rob, and Chris. Dan out looking for a little vengeance after his first round in four-wheel. Make sure those lock nights are tight. On the tone, less than 5. Vince, I just had him run as you, so I don't have to change the transponders back.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
So Dan on the 1, Brad 2, Earl 3, Terry 4, Rob 5, Chris 6. .305 on that clock.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
Caution up front, caution up front. .230 on the clock. Dan leads round. Vince 2,
After
Earl
1
3,
minute
Terry
30
4,
seconds,
Rob 5, Chris
the
6.
top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
.205 on the clock. Dan leads round. 12.5, your fast lap. Dan so far the only one in the 12s.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
Yo. Probably like 5.
After 2 minutes 31
Actually, it might be
seconds,
6. I
the
think
top
there's 12
drivers are
seats.
Dan Jeppesen,
Or
Vince
in
Lim,
this
and
class.
Earl Newton.
Probably 6 and 6. 1:20 on the clock.
One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton. .15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Jeppesen done. Earl Newton done. Chris Morrison done. Terry Brown done. Final drive ratio done. All drivers are finished. Vince Lim done. The race is completed.
And there will be bumps for stock and 13.5 four-wheel. All right, we'll get. How much time do you guys need? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? 5? Okay, we'll get started in 5 minutes, so around 7:18. right, 13-5 four-wheel drive B main. Terry, Todd, Matt, Emily, Wyatt, and Dan. There will be one bump from each, so a bump from four-wheel and a bump from stock. What? Bump Dan? Well, he's got to work for it. His wheel could fall off again. If it happens once, it can happen twice. I heard the ugga-dugga going on his wheel nuts. All right, Terry, Todd, Matt, Emily, Wyatt, and Dan. Is it a titanium? Yes. I'll keep an eye out for it. Where'd you lose it? Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it when I'm cleaning. Corner marshals, if you find a lock nut, a one-up lock nut, it is Dan's. They're worth about $100 a piece.
Matt Hoyt.
He spent his life savings on them. All right, let's go ahead and get our corners out here. Stock buggy drivers, you are out to corner.
Emily Weldon.
Again, 17-5 drivers, you are out to corner. Yo. You found a wheel nut? You found his wheel nut. Good, he's always losing his nuts.
Dan Jefferson. Todd Murray.
Did you make the A sort? I'm not sure.
Terry Brown.
I'm just taking anyone who's pretty much not doing anything right now. Because we're a little light on people. If you need to do something, don't worry about it.
Wyatt
If you need to
Estes.
do something, don't worry about it. Okay. I got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. That straightaway is now closed. Your running order is going to go Terry, Todd, Matt, Emily, Wyatt, and Dan. Probably. All right. Again, Terry, Todd, Matt, Emily, Wyatt, and Dan. Let's get our corners. Do I have someone at the other end of the driver's stand? Awesome. Thank you, Rob. All right. Looks like I got corners ready. Drivers are ready. We are going to go live on that tone, less than 5. All right. Dan already up 2 spots. And only around the first couple corners. Dan really wants to race me in the A sort. Oh, curse of the RD. He's got time. He's got time. Caution up at Karen. Caution up at Karen. We still have 5 minutes in this race. You don't need to do it all in the first 2 laps.
After 30 seconds,
Deep breaths.
the
Blink
top
and
drivers are
blink
Matt Hoyt,
and
Todd
breathe.
Murray, and Emily Weldon.
You guys are still all on the same lap. Still all on the same lap. Dan working his way through some traffic. Dan moving up 2 spots now. We'll see where he is next time by. 4 minutes on that clock.
4 minutes left. The top drivers are Matt Hoyt,
Dan, all the way
Emily
up to the
Weldon,
3 now.
and Todd Murray.
He's got 2 cars ahead of him and 4 minutes to make something happen. I'm feeling optimistic. Caution, sweeper, 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 clear. Caution down that sweeper section, caution down that sweeper section. So Matt Hoyt out in the 1 spot, 22.510 is the pace. Emily 2. I
After
think
1
Dan
minute
up
30
to the 3.
seconds,
Yep, Dan
the
in
top
that 3
drivers
spot.
are Matt Hoyt, Emily Weldon, and
Dan
Wyatt
not
Estes.
far back. Caution straightaway, caution straightaway. Terry and Wyatt hanging up on each other. Make some room, guys. Dan with an 11.8 on that last lap.
3 minutes
After
left. 2 minutes 1 second.
That seemed
The
a
top
little
drivers
fast.
are Matt Hoyt, Dan Jefferson, and Emily Weldon.
There we go. Okay, you're good to go. That was a very inside line. It's all sorted out. It's all sorted out.
After 2 minutes 31
So we got
seconds,
2 minutes and 30
the top
seconds on
drivers
that
are
clock.
Matt Hoyt, Dan
Dan out in the
Jefferson,
2
and
spot
Emily
now.
Weldon.
Matt's got to put some heaters together over the next 2 minutes because Dan is coming for him. Corner on the step down, corner on the step down, corner on the step down.
Two minutes After left. 3 minutes 1
We
second.
got 2 minutes on the
The
clock.
top drivers
Leader
are Matt
goes
Hoyt,
down.
Dan Jefferson, and Emily Weldon.
So Dan out in the 1 spot. Took him a little longer than I was expecting, but he did get there. So Dan, you'll make the bump for A2. Because I doubt you'll have time to charge between rounds. So
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon.
1:20 on the clock. Dan leading us around with an 11.8 fast lap. That is to rival Brad in mod. Dan found a second gear in that four-wheel drive.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon. "45 seconds left.
We got about 35 seconds on that clock. And then if I can get someone to
30
RD
seconds
this
left.
next race for me,
After
or at
4
least
minutes
start it.
32 seconds, the top
Rob,
drivers
I
are
don't want
Dan
to ask you. I
Jefferson,
know you have
Matt
stuff you
Hoyt,
got to
and
get
Emily
done.
Weldon.
Caution to Karen, caution to Karen. Thank you, Brad.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brad, I think they need a counter-rotating transmission for four-wheel.
Terry Brown done.
I told it Kevin, he's like, that doesn't make sense. You don't need that. And I
Todd
said,
Murray
no,
done.
you do. Like, they do
Wyatt
it in
Estes
crawlers,
done.
and it works really, really well.
Dan Jefferson done.
I think it'll be great. It might be a little heavier, but
All drivers are finished.
yeah, it would help because,
Emily
yeah.
Weldon done.
All right, Dan, you
Matt
made the
Hoyt
bump.
done. The race is
But
completed.
I made you work for it. All right.
Thirteen, 5, 4 drive buggy. Up next. Gonna need all the marshals we
Smith.
can get, guys. All the marshals we can get.
Vince Lim.
If you're not in this race,
Will
you
Putton.
should probably be out marshaling.
Earl Newton. Chris Morrison.
Order of this one's gonna be Alexander, Darren, Vince, Earl, and Chris. Marshals, 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 marshals. Everyone's checked in. Let's get them lined up. Alexander in the 1, Darren in the 2, Vince in the 3, Earl in the 4, and Chris in the 5. 13.5 wheel drive buggy, A main number 1. Going on the tone in under 5. And we are off. Let's take it easy to the first couple of elements. Have a nice clean start. Alexander leading them around. Oh, Darren gets it a little bit wrong. Vince going to move up to the second on the first lap. So as we come around, order is going to be Alexander, Vince, Earl, Darren, and Chris, and Darren. Oh, Chris gets upside down. Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. So as we come up on 30 seconds into this one, Alexander out front,
After
Vince
30
in the 2.
seconds, the
Your
top
leader coming
drivers are Will
into the
Putton,
feature
Vince
right
Lim,
now.
and Earl Newton.
Fastest lap 12.7 right now of your leader. Chris going underneath the pipe. That's a new line. Closest battle on the track is going to be between Vince and Earl. That's going to be the battle coming onto the step up to the step down and on to the straightaway. Leader's got a bit of a gap. Oh, leader gets it wrong. Ends up wheels down. Gets a lucky tap out of Chris.
After 1 minute, 4 minutes left. The top drivers are Lil Puttin, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
So to come around, battle's getting it. Thank you, Chris. That was second place. Thank you. So Vince has made up a bit of ground on Alexander after he made up that small mistake. But Vince has gapped out on Earl a bit. So coming up on a minute 30 in, let's find your leader coming down off the step off onto the straightaway. Vince right
After
behind
1
him.
minute 30
Separation
seconds,
last time
the top
around.
drivers are Lil Puttin,
1.2
Vince Lim,
seconds.
and Earl
Fast lap
Newton.
12.4 out of your leader. Oh, Vince getting it wrong. That's going to move. Was going to move freaking Earl up into second, but Vince gets back out front. Chris, that will be second and third. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So they come around the lap. 2 minutes into this one. Tons of time left to go. Closest battle on the track is between second and third. Coming into the big feature right now. That's Vince out front. Earl in the third. Here
3
they come
minutes
on to the
left. 2
straightaway.
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Lil Puttin, Vince Lim, and
Vince
Earl
goes
Newton.
nice and tight inside. Earl gets a little wide, but gains some ground nonetheless. Different lines through definitely the hardest feature on this track. So let's find your leader. Oh, he's got tons of air. Let's not pay any attention to him. So Vince starting to gap out a little bit on Earl. We'll take a lap with your leader as he comes onto the step up, onto the step
After
off.
2 minutes 31
onto
seconds,
the straightaway.
the top
Let's
drivers are
follow
Lil
him for a
Puttin,
lap.
Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
Alexander steps down nice and tight around both posts. Four-wheel drive looking good out there. Caution in the infield. It is Chris upside down at the step off. It is clear. Oh, Alexander goes into the outside sweeper. Marshall there again. Oh, it looks like he's caught in the pipe. Stay inside sweeper, inside sweeper, inside sweeper, inside sweeper. Alexander back going, but that is going to
2
drop
minutes
him back
left.
to
After
third.
3 minutes 1 second,
With
the top
2
drivers
minutes
are
left to
Lil
go,
Puttin,
so
Vince
plenty
Lim,
of
and Earl
time.
Newton.
Alexander, the fastest car on the track. But your leader is going to be Vince. So let's take a lap with your leader as he comes over the main feature. On the step off and on to the straightaway with a minute 40 left to go. So Alexander's going to need to throw in some heaters. On a fast lap, he's got about 2/10 on the rest of the field, but it's hard to string those together to gain a separation of almost
After 3
3
minutes
and a half
31
seconds.
seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Earl Newton, and Lil Puttin.
Oh, Alexander gets it wrong again. Pushing a little hard to try to make up that ground, so that's going to give Vince and Earl all the space in the world. Let's take a lap with your leader. Earl looking to make up some ground. Separation 2.1 last time around. Let's see what it is this time. With a minute left to go, drivers. Minute left to go.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 2
21.5,
seconds,
two-wheel drive,
the
stock
top
lady
drivers
aiming
are
will be
Vince
up
Lim,
next.
Earl Newton,
Should be
and Lil
in
Puttin.
staging. So Vince coming down. Earl coming down. Separation 1.4 last time. 1.7 this time. So Vince is
45
keeping that
seconds
separation
left.
pretty consistent. Vince knows he's got to throw down a heater because he'll have Dan to deal with in the next one. Oh, Alexander gets caught in that infield step down again. 30 seconds to go,
30
drivers. 30
seconds
seconds to go.
left.
29.5.
After 4
Up
minutes
next.
32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Earl Newton, and Lil Puttin.
Thank you, Chris. Yes.
15 seconds left.
In the rear and out.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Yeah,
6,
minimize toe and keep it in the
5,
middle.
4
4 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like Vince will get caught at the line, so if you cross the line, you will be done. Vince
Vince
going to
Lim
take A main number 1.
Earl Newton done.
Earl in the 2.
Chris Morrison done.
Alexander in the 3, and Chris
All
in
drivers
the
are
4.
finished. Lil Puttin done. The race is completed.
And that is going to be your 13.5 Pro Drive Buggy A main number 1. That car's making. What did you do? It's 21.5. A main number 1. You're going to be up next. Marshall's in the last round. Any volunteers we have making their way out onto the field? Way to keep it consistent, Vince.
David Pyle.
Dude, he was like yanking the truck.
Darren Smith. Andrew Tuttle.
That's fun. All right. So Darren, David, Rick, and Andrew. I need one more corner marshal. I was really looking forward to racing Dan. It's too bad. I've got another axle. I just don't know if I have time to install a new axle. Or not axle, dog bone. I think my shock looks like it's backing out, so I think it probably backed
Rick
out,
Estes.
over compressed, and bent it. What's up? Oh no, the dog bone bent. The shock is fine. It's the shock mount is bent or backing out. I don't think it's bent. All right, I got checks on everyone. Order's gonna go Darren, David, Rick, and Andrew. All right, I've got corners. Yes, no, I need a center corner. One more corner. We're giving Brad 1 second. Dan, you can have A2. I broke my car. Yeah, thanks. I crashed and got my car lodged in a pipe, and I bent my dog bone at the same time. What's up? All right, driver's ready, corner's ready, on that tone. Here we go. Dan, I did get down to a 12-1 in four-wheel, though. Yeah, you used less than the entire track for that.
After 30
11-8.
seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, David Pyle, and Rick Estes.
Exactly. That's why I have a 12-1. If it was an 11-9, Brad would have had to have been involved. Well, he was RDing the race. So I guess that's still technically involved. Whoa, David making contact. No, Andrew, you're good. You were in the one, or in the...
After 1 minute left, the
Andrew,
top
you're good.
drivers are
You didn't have
Darren
to give that
Smith,
spot
Andrew
back.
Tuttle, and David Pyle.
You were ahead of him. Okay. Andrew being too polite on the track. David now being polite. This is the kind of sportsmanship in racing I like to see here. No, you have that spot. No, you. That's... There we... Oh... Not that courteous, Andrew. Not that courteous. David and Andrew are good people to race with. They have fun, and that's what I like. All right, Darren leading us around. Rick
After
in the
1
2,
minute
David 3,
30
Andrew
seconds,
4.
the top drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes,
Andrew,
and
okay,
David Pyle.
you're being too nice now. All right, deep breaths, blink and breathe.
Three minutes After left. 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and David Pyle.
Uh, 4599999. Yeah. Caution up at Karen. Caution up at Karen.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and David Pyle.
Did it turn off?
2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and David Pyle.
Andrew with the coolest recovery I've ever seen. Quick bounce back onto the step down. We've got a tap
After 3
out there
minutes
from
32
David.
seconds, the top
what
drivers
did-
are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and David Pyle.
David pulling a Dan Jeppesen, losing the wheel. Was that a lock nut or was that your whole arm? What's that? C block. C block's on the back of your, on the back of the car. Oh, C hub. Okay. That did you hit the pipe? Well, that sucks.
1 minute left.
All right.
After 4 minutes 3
Well,
seconds,
Andrew's back up to
the
the
top
3 now.
drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and David Pyle.
Andrew making a quick recovery there out of that 4 spot. He found some pace there. I'm not sure what happened.
45 seconds left.
Dan, I'm going to try to get my 4-wheel fixed before the next round. We'll see. I've got 1 spare dog bone left.
.30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 33 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Rick Estes, and Andrew Tuttle. .15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Rick Estes done. Darren Smith
Andrew,
done.
you actually weren't far off
All
pace
drivers
to
are
catch up.
finished. Andrew Tuttle done. The race is completed.
David, just super glue it back together. You'll be good to go. Appreciate it.
Try to beat Dan. That's what matters. (13.5) short course truck will be up next. AMA number 1, Vince, Emily, JX, and Andrew Tuttle.
J. Rex. Emily Weldon. Vince Lim.
Use any volunteer marshals we have. Just waiting on
Andrew
check-in from
Tuttle.
Tuttle, and we are good. Let's get them lined up. Vince in the 1, Emily in the 2, Jarek's in the 3, and Andrew in the 4. Vince going to start at the back of the field, make it interesting for himself. We've got Marshall's drivers. We're going to be going on the tone in under 5. And we are off. Let's keep it nice and smooth through the first couple of corners. So right now we got Emily out front. Jay in that stadium truck. Meanwhile, oh, Emily gets it wrong over the feature. That's going to move Jay up to the 1. He's got Vince behind him, though. Keep that stadium truck wide. Oh, Vince going to make his way. Lap and a half. Vince from left. Oh, Vince gets it wrong over the feature. He's going to be nice and let Emily get in front of him too.
After 30
Vince wants
seconds,
to race
the
tonight.
top drivers are J. Rex, Vince Lim, and Andrew Tuttle.
So right now we got that Jurassic Park stadium truck out front. Then we got a battle between Emily and Vince. We'll watch that short course battle as they come down on the step up onto the straightaway now. 2 and 3. Oh, Vince taps the pipe, able to correct in time. Emily with a great line through that little step down. Doesn't give Vince any room. Oh, Emily going to go. Oh, rolls over the top
After
of the
1
stadium
minute,
truck.
the top drivers are J. Rex, Emily Weldon, and Vince
Catastrophe.
Lim.
Vince is going to give that spot back. Wants to make a clean pass. 1 minute in, drivers. 1 minute in. Up next is going to be 2-wheel drive 17 buggy B main number 1. Tuttle goes for an interesting line. Vince, Emily, and Jay is out. Got quite a gap right now. 4 seconds last time around. Oh, he gets it wrong too, and that's
After 1
stadium
minute
truck.
30
Nobody
seconds,
wants to win this
the
one.
top drivers are Jay Rex, Emily Weldon, and Vince Lim.
So they come around. Sweeper, your leader, coming into the step down onto the single. Around Karen and over the feature. Oh, gets it a little wrong. And just like that, Emily is going to move out in front. Vince doing a little tap, gives it back as they come onto the straightaway. Coming up on 2 minutes in, drivers, 3 to go. Plenty of time, not even halfway there yet.
After 2 minutes left,
Vince going to
the
that
top
inside
drivers
line.
are
Emily
Emily
gets
Weldon,
a little
Vince
bit of a
Lim,
bump
and Jay
off
Rex.
the step down. So your leaders coming down the straightaway now. 1, 2, and 3. Separation between 1, 2, and 3. 1.3 seconds. Oh, stadium truck upside down. Stadium truck upside down. Fast lap on the track is going to be a 14-0 out of Vince. Emily out in the 1 again.
After 2 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Vince Lim, and Jay Rex.
Halfway through this one. Tuttle going a little wide on the sweeper. Let's take a lead with the battle for first. Emily keeping it nice and tight over the feature. Vince going for that inside move. As we come down the sweeper first and second.
2
Emily
minutes
keeping
left.
it nice
The
and
top
tight.
drivers are Emily Weldon, Vince Lim, and Jay Rex.
Emily not giving Vince any room, making him work for it. Andrew, you will have the leaders coming up on you. Thank you. Emily looking good out there in that red short course with the white wheels.
After 3 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers
All
are
right,
Emily
I
Weldon,
was
Vince
clearly
Lim,
missing
and Jay
something.
Rex.
Emily holding on to that one spot, it looks like. Vince goes through.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and Jay Rex. "45 seconds left. After
left.
4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon,
25
and Jay
seconds
Rex.
on the clock. They might get one more, we'll see.
15 seconds left.
They should get one
10,
more.
9, 8,
They will
7,
get one more lap, it
6,
looks like.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeremy playing the short course game with the stadium truck.
Jay
Andrew, you
Rex
shouldn't
done.
tolerate that.
Andrew Tuttle done.
You guys are good? All right,
All
that's a
drivers
race.
are finished. Vince Lim done. Emily Weldon done. The
All
race
right,
is completed.
stock buggy. Andrew, do you need fronts too? Okay. All right, stock buggy B mains. The winner of this will bump up into the A. Clint, Chris, Todd, Wyatt, Jeremy. What's up? No, that was four wheel.
Clinton. Todd Murray. Chris Morrison. Wyatt Estes.
Caution after the super caution on the step down. Let's get Jeremy checked in. Let's get corner marshal out of the track. If I get some volunteer corners. Some volunteer corner marshals.
J-Rex.
All right, no speed, no speed. That straightaway is now closed. So Clint, Chris, Todd, Wyatt, Jeremy is your running order. Go ahead and get lined up on the straightaway. If I could get some corner marshals out of the track, some volunteer corner marshals, that would be great. All right. I need a corner at the end of the straightaway, please. A corner at the end of the straightaway. One more, one more, one more. Corner. Anyone, anyone, anyone. If I get a volunteer corner marshal. All right. All right. Thank you. We need more people like Vince. What's that? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, driver's ready. Corner's ready. On the tone. Again, the winner of this will make the bump to the A. Clint getting lucky break. He's got to maintain that spot. .430 on the clock.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Clinton, Todd Murray, and J-Rex.
All right, Clint out of the 1, Todd 2, Chris 3, Jeremy 4, Wyatt 5. Everyone spread out by about 2 seconds right now. Not a lot of battles on
After
the
one's
grid.
left, the top drivers are Clinton, Todd Murray, and Chris Morrison.
Caution after the elevated corner going into Chad. Looks like that is clear. We'll see where that puts people next time by. So Clint, Todd, Chris, Wyatt, Jeremy is your running order right now. Caution Chad, caution Chad. Chris, cut yourself some slack. Going between
After
two-wheel
1
drive and
minute
4-wheel
30
drive is one of the
seconds,
hardest things
the
to
top
do,
drivers
so
are
you're
Clinton,
doing great.
Todd Murray, and Chris Morrison.
Todd's got to put some laps together here. He sets a new fast lap for the race, but 12.8. Clint 13 flat. 23.512 is your pace. So Todd's 3 seconds back on the leader right now. He's got to keep putting some heaters together here. Keep it clean, keep it consistent.
Three minutes
After
left.
2
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Clinton, Todd Murray, and Chris Morrison.
Clint making it through some back markers here. He is outrunning. Caution on the elevated corner. That's going to put Todd to the 1 now. Jeremy, watch out. You're going to have second place coming up on you here. Please let him by when he comes through. Jeremy. I appreciated the effort,
After
though.
2 minutes 31 seconds,
Todd
the
taps
top
out.
drivers are Todd Murray,
Down the straightaway
Clinton,
he
and
goes
Chris
with
Morrison.
Clint. Clint back to the 1. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Clint taps out. Todd to the 1. Chris right there in the mix. Chris might be in the 2 spot now. I'm not sure. Deep breaths. Blink and breathe. 1, 2, and 3 all together. Down the straightaway they go. They all want that bump. Thank you, Wyatt.
2
All right,
minutes
Todd,
left.
Clint,
After
Chris,
3
that's your
minutes, 1
running order
second.
right now.
The
Down the
top
straightaway,
drivers are Todd
wheel to
Murray,
wheel.
Clinton, and Chris
Clint
Morrison.
looking inside, looking outside, trying to find a way around. That puts Chris right up with the group now. 1:40 on the clock. Clint all over the back of Todd down the straightaway. This might be the race of the evening. They all want that bump. Todd looking good. Clint a little bobble on that section there. Chris up with the grid, not far back. He just needs a mistake out of the leaders.
After
Minute
3
30 to
minutes
go on the
32
clock.
seconds, the top drivers are
Todd
Todd Murray,
looking a little long.
Clinton,
There
and
we
Chris
go.
Morrison.
Caution after the set. Whoa! Andrew, are you okay? Okay. Not sure what happened there. We'll see. So Clint out in the 1. It looks like Todd 2. What's that? Okay. Okay.
1 minute left.
We got a minute
After
on the
4
clock.
minutes,
Clint
2
back
seconds,
out on the 1.
the
22
top drivers are
509.
Clinton, Todd Murray, and Chris Morrison.
Jeremy, you're going to have the leader coming up on you here. Thank you. And Wyatt, you will have the leader up on you in a sec as well. Todd in that 2 spot. Chris in 3. So the battle now is for the 2 spot.
left.
So the winner of the 2 will be the leader for B2. So you're fighting for podium spot for the B main. Chris up in that 2 spot now, so he will be starting that B
30
sort
seconds
race
left.
if he holds on to that for
After
the next
4
30
minutes
seconds.
32 seconds, the top drivers are Clinton, Todd Murray,
Clint's got a
and Chris
fair amount
Morrison.
of a lead here, so he probably will be uncontested for that 1 spot at this point, unless there's a big mistake. But he's got 15 seconds on the clock.
15 seconds left.
Wyatt, you got the leader up on you. Please let him by when he comes through.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, keep going. Everyone's still alive. Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. Up front,
Todd
up front,
Murray
up front.
done. Clinton done. Wyatt Estes done. Chris Morrison done.
Chris, that was only a 2-second gap between you and
All
the leader at
drivers
the end
are
there. Nice
finished.
job. Way to
J
keep it
Rex
together.
done.
Todd still held the fast lap of the race. That was some really good
The
racing.
race
Nice
is
job, guys.
completed.
And it was clean. I appreciated that. Most of the bobbles were self-induced, so that was good. Clint, you're going to make the A sort. Dude, yeah, but you pulled it together those last couple laps. It was a 2.5 second gap, I think, at the
Dan
end.
Jefferson.
Yeah, good job. It's also
Earl
four-wheel to
Newton.
two-wheel is so hard to
Terry
transition
Brown.
between. Really, I always thought short course was the easiest to switch between because it was so easy. All right, let's get our drivers checked in here. Corner marshals out to the track. So Dan, Vince, Earl, Terry,
Hoyt.
Rob, and Matt. Don't hit our corners. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Corner marshals, if you were in that last race, please come out to corner. Mr. Murray and Morrison over there.
Final drive ratio.
All right. You broke?
Vince Lim.
You need a call or? Okay, we'll give you a call here. All right, let's go ahead and get lined up on the straight. We're gonna do a 1-minute call here for Rob. Dan, Vince, Earl, Terry, Rob, and Matt. Matt, leave space for Rob in case if he gets him get his car fixed. Corner marshals. Corners, corners, corners. Todd and Chris. Corners. I need one more in the middle. What's going on? That's what I was going to say. All right, so Dan, Vince, Earl, Terry, Rob, and Matt. No worries, Rob. We appreciate the things you do to support this track, so we are not going to give you crap for that. Matt, don't hit our corners. That looks pretty fast there. Active power adjustment. All right. Drivers ready. Our corners are ready. On that tone, less than 5. Whoa. What happened there? I don't know how that car didn't blow up on the straightaway. Is it dead? Okay. All right, Dan, Earl, Terry, Matt, Rob, Vince.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
All right, we got 4:10 on the clock. Caution in the middle. Caution in the middle. That is clear. So we got Dan leading around the 12.5 fast lap. Earl 13.2 with his fast lap. 22.505 out of Earl.
After
Everyone's spread
1
out by
minute, the top drivers
about
are
2
Dan
seconds
Jefferson,
right
Earl
now.
Newton,
Close battle
and
between
Terry
Matt
Brown.
and Rob. That is between Terry and Rob. Thank you, Rob, for being courteous. So Matt and Rob is the battle to watch on the track right now. Dan just making his way through the lap traffic. Only because I'm not running stock. And Brad had some technical difficulties.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
All right, we got 3:20 on the clock. Dan leads round. Earl 2, Terry 3, Matt 5, Rob 6. Caution after the step down. Caution after the step down. We are clear.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
Caution after the step down. Caution after the step down. Looks like Brad's back in this one. Caution sweeper,
After 2
caution
minutes
sweeper.
30
We are
seconds,
clear.
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown. Two minutes
on the
after
clock.
3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
.140 on the clock.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
Caution straight away, right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle, clear.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Earl Newton, and Terry Brown.
Caution after the step down, caution after the step down.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Jefferson done. Earl Newton done. Terry Brown done. Vince Lim done. Matt Hoyt done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
All right, we'll take about 5 minutes or so, and you guys need 5 or 10? Okay. Did you break or? I got you.
How do I tell if I dropped a lap in that last race? I feel like I was fighting with them guys, and then it would announce me like, then I just wasn't in it anymore. I don't know.
No, I didn't. I don't have a missed lap on you.
Huh?
No, you were on pace.
Oh,
You didn't miss a lap. All right, 13.5 four-wheel drive, B main. Corner marshals out to the track, please. Corner marshals out to the track. Fast is smooth. The more power you use, the faster you'll go. That's why I think we should start everyone off with 4 mod and then work their way down to 21.5 four-wheel drive. Yeah.
Matt Hoyt.
I think it'll be really good for a parts shop, though. Caution on the step down. Caution on the step down. Let's get our corner marshals from 17.5 out to the track.
Emily Weldon.
Caution, step down. Caution,
Terry
step
Brown.
down.
Todd
Corners,
Murray.
corners, corners. We have a lot of overlap, so if we could get anybody who's not doing anything out to the track, that'd be great. Thank you. All right, I need Wyatt across the line. Wyatt, just Wyatt, just Wyatt. Just Wyatt across the line.
Wyatt
All right,
Estes.
that's it. We got Terry, Todd, Matt, Emily, and Wyatt is your running order. Go ahead and get lined up on the straight. I still need corner marshal at the track. Do I have anyone on the other end of the driver's stand? No? Okay. If I could get... Thank you, Brad. Jeremy, you got the middle? Okay, so... Chris, I'll have you cover the end there at the Powers banner. Appreciate it. Looks like we got corners everywhere else. All right. Drivers ready. Your corners are ready. On that tone. Here we go. Bit of a chaotic start there. Terry making it through, though, up to the 1. So Terry, Emily, Todd, Wyatt, Matt. More upsets here. We'll see. Terry's been working hard this week on his 8.4, and he's putting
After
some
30
laps together
seconds,
with it.
The top
Nicely
drivers
done.
are Terry Brown, Emily Weldon, and Todd Murray.
Terry, so far the only one in the 13s. Caution on that straightaway.
After
We
1
are
minute
clear.
left, the top drivers are Terry Brown, Todd Murray,
After the
and
first minute,
Wyatt
we have Terry
Estes.
on the 1, Todd 2, Matt 3, Wyatt 4, Emily in the 5. A-main and four-wheel drive, you are good to go ahead and start staging if you haven't already. Terry, 22.507 is the pace. He's got a 3.6 second gap on the rest of the grid right now. Looks like Matt's up in the 2, Todd 3. That's going to be a battle to watch right now.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Terry Brown, Matt
So
Hoyt,
Terry
and Todd Murray.
1, Matt 2, caution. Caution out of step down. We are clear. Thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate it. Caution, step down. Caution, step down.
After 2 minutes left,
Caution, Chad.
the
Caution,
top drivers
Chad.
are Terry Brown, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon.
Caution on the sweeper. Caution at Karen. Caution, Karen. Caution every which way right now. Looks like we are all
After
clear, all
2
clear.
minutes 31 seconds, The top drivers are Terry Brown, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon.
Caution, step down, caution, step down.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Terry Brown, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon.
Caution, step down, caution, step down. So Terry still
After
is
3
around
minutes
12.9,
31
the
seconds,
fastest lap
the
on the
top
track
drivers
out
are
of
Terry
Terry.
Brown, Matt Hoyt, and Emily
22.502
Weldon.
is the pace. He's got a 9-second gap right now. Terry showing huge improvement on that four-wheel drive. Nicely done.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are
Caution
Terry
sweeper,
Brown,
caution
Matt Hoyt,
sweeper.
and Emily Weldon. "45 seconds left.
We've got about 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds
Brad,
left.
could you
After
call the
4
next one
minutes
for me?
32
Thank you
seconds,
much. Appreciate
the
it.
top drivers are Terry Brown, Matt Hoyt, and Emily Weldon.
Try to keep the car in one piece this time.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt Hoyt done. Terry Brown done. Todd Murray done.
Just waiting on
Wyatt
Emily to go
Estes
across
done.
the line. Nicely done, Terry Brown.
All drivers are finished. Emily Weldon
Terry
done.
making leaps and bounds
The race
from
is
his
completed.
first run. This body's hanging on by a thread. Got new ones coming.
13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. In main number 2.
Darren Smith.
Anyone who's able to marshal, we
Lim.
could probably use you out on the field. Drivers, take it easy
Earl
at warm
Newton.
up laps. Marshals are getting out there. Caution in the end of the sweeper. Caution in the sweeper. Caution end of the sweeper. Marshall.
Puttin.
Marshall.
Chris
Still
Morrison.
upside down at the end of the sweeper. Gonna need a marshal in front of the RD booth, and we'll be good to go. Thank you, Andrew. So checks from everybody. Let's get them lined up. Alexander in the 1, Darren in the 2, Vince in the 3, Earl in the 4, Chris in the 5, and let me
Dan Jefferson.
Dan in the 6. Marshals. Chris, I think a lot of the field are hoping you're going to block for a bit, so like, Racers ready, Marshals ready. Watch the corner and not the race. We'll be going on the tone in under 5. And we are off. Let's keep it nice and easy through the first couple of corners. Oh no, you're for Alexander going in on that inside loop. It's going to drop him back to the last. Dan all the way up to the second on the first lap. So come around for lap number 2. Oh, Alexander gets it wrong. Chris gets it wrong. It's going to move Earl up to the fifth spot, I believe. But let's
After
take
30
a lap
seconds,
with your
the
leader,
top drivers are Dan
Dan
Jefferson,
out
Darren
front.
Smith, and Vince Lim.
Darren in the 2, Vince in the 3. Closest battle of the track is going to be Darren and Vince. That's the green car with yellow wheels and the orange and purple car with white wheels. Let's watch this battle for second place. Oh, Darren gets it a little wrong. Vince going to move through into that second space. Oh, Vince gets it wrong. Darren going to move back up into second. Let's find out either caution inside the sweeper. Stay wide, sweeper. It is clear. And
After 1
just
minute
like
left,
that,
the top
Vince makes his
drivers are
way
Dan
around
Jefferson,
Darren for
Darren
the
Smith,
second.
and Vince
But let's
Lim.
find your leader as he comes down to the straightaway. Your leader is going to be Dan Jepson out there in the white with yellow wheels. Oh, Vince rotated off the track, gets back going. Let's see where it sends him. Right now, Dan is on a 23.504. He needs to pick up a little less than a second, but he's got tons of time to do it. So let's take a lap with your leader. He comes onto the straightaway, taps the inside
After
pipe,
1 minute 31
down the
seconds,
sweeper,
the top drivers are Dan
over
Jefferson,
the little
Darren
stair
Smith,
step
and Lil Puttin.
around Karen, and just like that, Vince is on a better than first run in A1 for Vince. 23.501, 23.5 flat for Dan right now. He is on a tear. Let's find your second place car. That's going to be Alexander up to second. Chris up and down in the infield. Terry out to get him. But the battle in the field is going to be the battle between Vince
3
and
minutes left. After 2
Darren.
minutes 1 second,
And I guess
the top
Earl is
drivers
right
are
in
Dan
front of that
Jefferson,
as
Lil
well.
Puttin, and Earl
So it's
Newton.
going to be Earl, Vince, and Darren coming down the little waterfall over the single round Karen. It's going to be the closest battle on the track. Dan coming up to lap traffic. Thank you, Darren. So you see that yellow and white car with yellow wheels. That will be your leader. He is on a better than main number 1 pace right now on a 24.510, only car on
After
a
2
24
minutes
lap pace.
31 seconds, the top drivers
Oh,
are
Vince
Dan
gets a
Jefferson,
little
Lil
wild in the
Puttin, and Earl
sweeper.
Newton.
Let's find your leader. He's going to be coming on back of Vince in a couple of corners. Close battle of the track right now is going to be between Earl and Vince, but that looks to have separated up a little bit. Vince going wide for Daniel. So let's find the battle on the track. So that is going between Earl and Vince. So Earl coming across the
2
line now.
minutes left.
Vince across the line
After
there.
3 minutes 2
Separation
seconds,
2.2
the top
seconds.
drivers are Dan Jefferson, Lil Puttin, and Earl Newton.
21.5, 2-0 drive buggy. A-main number 2, you will be up next. Should make their way to staging as they come up on a minute 45 to go. Oh, your leader taps the pipe a little bit. No harm, no foul there. Closest battle on the track is still going to be between Earl and Vince. Separation 1.7 seconds the last time around. So Dan right now is stuck between the battle
After
for
3
third
minutes
and
32
fourth.
seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Lil Puttin, and Earl
Alexander
Newton.
all out by himself there in the second. Right now, your estimated finishing orders between A1 and A2 is Daniel and Vince and Alexander in the 3. So closest battle is going to be starting to close up a little bit. 1.1
1
last
minute
time
left.
around. Let's see what it's going to
After
be
4
this
minutes
time.
2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Lil Puttin, and Earl Newton.
1.3, so not gaining any ground there. So the only real battle on the track is going to be the one between Earl and Vince. Earl coming on the
45
straightaway now.
seconds
Vince
left.
coming on the straightaway now. 40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds to go. Oh, I'm not sure who rotated off. That would have been, oh, that's me, Alexander. But luckily he's got tons of room back to third.
30 seconds left.
Oh, I didn't see who went. Oh,
After 4 minutes
Vince
32
going
seconds,
down
the top
in
drivers
the
are Dan
feature. That's
Jefferson,
going to give
Lil
Earl
Puttin,
all
and
the
Earl
time
Newton.
he needs. 22 seconds to go, drivers. 22 seconds to go. Dan on a
15 seconds left.
24.507. Oh, Darren caught on the
10.
inside.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Time expiring.
1. Lil Puttin done.
Alexander
Slim
get
done.
caught at the line. You will be done when you finish. Done when you
Dan
finish.
Jefferson done.
Daniel Jefferson going to
Morrison
take
done.
the 1 in that one and the win overall with a
All drivers are
24.506.
finished.
Vince in the 2, Alexander
Earl
in the 3.
Newton done.
Oh, yeah.
The race is completed.
21.5 Buggy will be up next. 21.5 Buggy will be up next. A main number 2. Darren, David, Rick, and Andrew. Racers from the last race. Cars down on the table. Out to Marshall. No need to charge. Drivers getting their cars out there. Careful while warming up. Marshall's making their way out. To be in that last
Rick
race,
Estes.
out to Marshall.
Of course, I throw it in the first corner, and I'm never gonna. I was like,
Andrew
I was like,
Tuttle.
really? I'm never gonna catch up after that. All right, I need Darren and David across the line.
Darren Smith. David Pyle.
All right, we got drivers ready. Looks like corners are out there. So Darren, David, Rick, Andrew. Darren, David, Rick, Andrew. All right. Our drivers are ready. Our corners are ready. On the tone, here we go. Deep breaths, Andrew, deep breaths. Blink and breathe.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Rick Estes, and Darren Smith.
Four minutes on the clock.
After 1 minute,
4 minutes left.
the top drivers are Rick Estes, David Pyle, and Darren Smith.
Dan, I got another 12-1 though in that run. Hey, you know I'm only good for fast laps. I'm not good for actual racing. Caution up front, caution up front. I should get into like rally stage where it's just against the clock. I think I'd be really good at that. Yeah.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are David
What
Pyle,
I need to do is
Rick
not
Estes,
crash on the
and
first
Darren
corner
Smith.
like I always do. I drove pretty good the rest of it, but that doesn't really help. What's that? No. I put some good laps together, but I'm never going to catch back up.
After 2
minutes
minutes
left.
the top drivers are Rick Estes, Darren Smith, and David Pyle. After 2 minutes 31 seconds, The top drivers are Rick Estes, David Pyle, and Darren Smith.
Sweeper, 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 sweeper,
2
sweeper,
minutes
sweeper. Stay
after 3
inside, stay
minutes
inside,
1
stay
second.
inside.
The top drivers are David Pyle, Darren Smith, and Rick Estes. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Darren Smith, and Rick Estes. One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Darren Smith, and Rick Estes. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Rick Estes, and Darren Smith.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything yet.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Darren Smith done. Rick Estes done. David Pyle done. All drivers
Good
are
run,
finished.
good run, guys.
Andrew Tuttle done.
All right, short course is
The
up.
race is completed.
Oh, Andrew, are your hands bothering you? From work? Oh, from the AC? Dude, I don't understand how you're cold. I'm dying from the heat right now. Oh, that's true. Your hand was absolutely obliterated. That's right. You're half robotic. That should make you better. You're like one with the car. Yeah, you have like titanium in your hands. That should make you faster. Doesn't? Well, but I don't see you as
Emily
a fast
Weldon.
corner marshal.
J-Rex.
No. I was telling Kevin I should start hosting corner marshal classes. It's basically just cardio class.
Vince Lim.
Yeah. It's like if you're going to complain about a corner marshal being slow, you have to like qualify within a certain time on like, I don't know, a mile run and like some other stuff. And if you're fast enough, then you can complain about a corner marshal. Yeah.
Andrew Tuttle.
All right, we should do a land rush start for this one, I think. You guys agree? I think, yeah? Yeah. No, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a, Emily, Jeremy, Andrew, go to the back of the straightaway. We're doing a land rush. The way that short course is supposed to be raced. This is proper short course racing. I don't know why we don't start all races like this. Well, you know, it's way more fun. Well, no, I'm saying short course. I'm not talking about buggy and stuff. Just short course. I think it should be required to do that. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone. Here we go. Andrew out to the 1. That motor putting in some work. What did I tell you, dude? Oh. There we go. You got it. I don't know. I think that motor's faster. That was a pretty solid drag race. Jeremy, your body's coming off.
After 30 seconds, the top
not.
drivers
I
are
just
Vince Lim,
wanted to see what
Emily
would happen
Weldon,
if I said
and Jay
that.
Rex.
All right, so Emily out to the 1. Looks like Jeremy 2, Vince 3. Oh, Andrew, you got a chance. Emily rolled it. It's going to tighten the grip. There we go. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to give you any stop and goes for that. That is absolutely valid.
After
4
1
minutes
minute left, the top drivers are Jay Rex, Vince Lim, and Emily Weldon.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let that Jurassic Park car get in your way. Do I want a Jurassic Park Jeep body for my short course? Yes. I think that'd be really, really cool. And I'd have a little mirror on it that says objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Yeah.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Vince Lim, and Andrew Tuttle.
And then it would have a Jeff Goldblum in it. Caution on the sweeper, caution on the sweeper, that is clear. Exactly.
3 minutes
Yeah,
left.
Andrew,
2
I think
minutes
our
1
problem is we
second.
don't have mud
The
flaps
top
on the
drivers
front
are
wheels
Emily
either.
Weldon, Vince Lim, and Andrew Tuttle.
That's probably the problem. We'd be faster if we had those. We need to talk to Carlo about that.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers
Yeah,
are
Andrew, we
Emily
gotta do
Weldon,
something about
Vince
your
Lim,
setup.
and Andrew Tuttle.
Jeremy with the bump and run there. Oh. Yeah, Andrew, we got to do something about your setup. That thing looks really hard to drive. I mean, I drove it earlier. It is very hard to drive. Because I've seen you drive short course better than that.
2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Vince Lim, and Jay Rex.
There you go. Andrew with a fantastic overtake on Jeremy down the straightaway. Utilizing his full travel suspension to bypass the pipes.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and Andrew Tuttle.
Go, 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 go. There you go. This is what I like about short course. People just want to race, and that's doesn't matter who wins, who loses, just having a good battle, and that's what I like about it. Unless you're Jeremy. Jeremy's trying to cause some
1 minute
problems
left.
out here. I don't know
After
what he's
4
doing.
minutes 2 seconds,
Oh my
the top
gosh.
drivers are Emily Weldon, Vince Lim, and Andrew
Jeremy is
Tuttle.
the embodiment of short course right now in his stadium truck, but he did just order a short course today, so he's going to really have some fun when he gets
45
that thing put
seconds
together.
left. "30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Emily Weldon, and Andrew Tuttle.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Deep breaths.
15
Oh.
seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Well, Jeremy
4,
pulling something off on
3,
that last lap.
2, 1.
Andrew, Trying to catch up.
J Rex done. Andrew Tuttle done.
Andrew, the 12-7
All
in a
drivers are
short
finished.
course. Almost
Weldon
pulled it
done.
together there on the last lap.
Vince Lim
Nicely
done.
done.
The race is completed.
And you did it cleanly without disrupting the rest of it. I appreciate that. That was fun. That's why I like short course. All right, Stock Buggy, you're up. All right, B main. Chris, Todd, Wyatt, Jeremy. Jeremy, you see why short course is just a good time? It's
Wyatt
just a little
Estes.
lower stress,
Chris Morrison.
less problems. You're just having a good
Todd
time.
Murray.
Vince, thanks for playing along. Corners, corners, corners. We got 2 more heats to go.
J Rex.
All right, I got checks on everyone. Let's get them lined up on the straight. Chris, Todd, Wyatt, Jeremy. Again, Chris, Todd, Wyatt, Jeremy. Corners, corners, corners. If I get one more corner marshal to the center. Thank you, Vince. Much appreciated. All right, our drivers are ready. Our corners are ready. On that tone, here we go. Easy does it, easy does it. Keep it clean through the first lap. I'm not sure what happened on the back. I missed that, sorry.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and J Rex.
There you go, Chris.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and J Rex. After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Wyatt Estes. Three minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and Wyatt Estes.
So both Todd and Chris have 13 threes for their fast lap. Wyatt's got the 3rd fastest lap on the grid. Running
After
order,
2
Todd,
minutes
Chris,
31
Jeremy,
seconds,
Wyatt.
the top drivers are Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and J Rex. Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and Jay Rex. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and Jay Rex.
We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. Chris with a 12.8 fast lap. Andrew, don't worry, you have camo on. They can't see you anyways.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 3 seconds, the top
Exactly.
drivers are Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and Jay Rex.
They're like, why is there a bush on the track?
45
I
seconds
thought I
left.
should do one of these days in the winter. I'll just come in full hunting camo. I wish I still had my ghillie suit. That would have been funny.
30 seconds left. After 4
Kevin
minutes
probably wouldn't be
33
happy
seconds,
about me showing up in a
the
ghillie
top
suit though to
drivers are
work.
Todd Murray, Chris Morrison, and Jay Rex.
Yeah.
15 seconds left.
Maybe we'll have to do like a Halloween party race or
10.
something.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Straight away,
4,
straight away, straight away.
3, 2, 1. Jay
Inside,
Rex
inside,
done.
inside.
Todd Murray done. Chris Morrison done. All drivers are finished. Wyatt
All
Estes
right.
done. The race is completed.
All right, last race of the night. Dan, Vince, Earl, Terry, Rob, Matt, and Clint.
Dan Jefferson. Earl Newton. Terry Brown.
Jeremy, your truck has been ordered. It will be here Monday. Yep.
Clinton.
We are closed Monday, so pick it up Tuesday. I'm not driving in for that.
Vince Lim. Matt Hoyt.
All right, I just need. All right, I got checks on everybody. No speed, no speed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, Dan, Vince, Earl, Terry, Matt, Clint. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone. In less than 5. So Brad out to the 1. Dan 2. He's got time. Gives him something to do. Everyone kind of running together there at the back
After
of the
30
pack.
seconds, the top
Not
drivers
a
are
lot
Vince Lim,
happening
Dan
here.
Jefferson, and Earl Newton.
Again, no position change as of yet. We're about almost a minute in. Close bout right now between Clint and Terry. Those two going back and forth a little bit. Again, no overtakes. Earl kind of sitting in that 3 spot.
After 1
minutes
minute left, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jefferson,
Brad hanging
and Earl
on there.
Newton.
He can keep a tight line, but it doesn't look like he's quite got the pace to hold off Dan. Terry and Clint, a good battle there at the back of the pack. Those two about the same gap as Vince and Dan right now. That's going to be a close battle to keep an eye on. Clint goes through. Unfortunate bobble
After
there.
1 minute 31 seconds.
Still plenty of time,
the top
though. They've got
drivers
3
are
minutes
Vince
and 30
Lim,
seconds
Dan
to make
Jefferson,
something happen.
and Earl Newton.
Brad hanging on to that one spot still. Dan not far back. Only a 10th separate right now as far as fast lap. 0.3 seconds is the gap between them. Brad holding that line really tight, not giving Dan an opportunity to come through.
3 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jefferson, and Earl Newton.
Dan gets tangled on the pipe there. Brad's still hanging on. Running order, Vince, Dan, Earl, Clint, Terry, Matt. Our leader's still up in the front of the pack now. That gap is 0.6 seconds now. Clint taps out, it looks like. We'll see
After
where that
2
sets him
minutes
next time
31
by.
seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jefferson,
No change,
and
it
Earl
looks
Newton.
like. So Vince, Dan, Earl, Clint, Terry, Matt is your running order. Dan now with a 12.5 fast lap. So he's got the pace. He's just got to find an opening. Brad's really good about not leaving an opening. Dan looking inside, looking outside, trying to find a spot.
2
Not going to
minutes
find
left.
one on this lap.
After 3 minutes
Down
2
the straightaway
seconds,
they go.
the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jefferson,
Dan looking
and
inside,
Earl
goes
Newton.
wide, pushes through. There goes Dan. A little bit of aggressive overtake, but that is racing. Down the straightaway they go. Dan back to the 1 now. Brad 2. Brad taps out. Isn't going to change position, but is going to dim his hopes of catching Dan again. Minute 30 on the clock.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
Caution up front, caution up front.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Earl Newton.
Clint might have made it up to the 3 there. We'll see. Looks like Clint goes up to the 3.
45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 33 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton.
20 seconds.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Jefferson done. Terry Brown done. Vince Lim done. Clinton done. All drivers